Hey there, guys. It's your boy Acris. We're back with some Trails of Cold Steel. And hopefully you guys are doing well. It looks like it's a rainy day. But man, I gotta tell you guys something.
It was the middle of June.
Like for the last week or so, yeah, I'm loving this music. But for the last week or so, I've been kinda... You know how I say I have insomnia, so I deal with lack of sleep? Well, recently I haven't had that problem. It's a different problem. And the problem is, now all of a sudden I keep sleeping too much. And I mean to an abnormal point though. It's where I feel like I'm passing out, like in and out of sleep. And I don't know what the cause of this is. It could just be fatigue, from, your daily life. It could just be fatigue. Or it could be, my lack of sleep catching up to me and trying to force my body to sleep. But it wasn't as bad. I didn't bring this up a few days ago because it wasn't as bad. But I feel like lately, especially these last 2 days, it's been worse. So I'm starting to question myself. I think I might just have to, get a checkup just to make sure there's nothing wrong with me. Because this is not normal. It's something, it feels off. Like I feel perfectly fine. It's just I keep falling asleep. Like even right now I feel like passing out. I'm trying to fight it so hard, drinking energy drinks and whatnot, but none of that really works right now. So I don't know what the issue is, but I'll probably get a checkup, especially if it doesn't stop within this next day or so.
With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista.
I'm loving this vibe. Look at Makarov. Is that Mary?
With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life.
Good old school vibes. Y'all know how it goes.
But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload...
I mean, didn't they say stuff was gonna ramp up? Like here at the school itself.
A moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
And then we got exams. We got a lot of stuff to look out for, huh?
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams.
Tomorrow? Damn, I knew it was around the corner, but I didn't think it'd be this soon. Yeah, we gotta, well, if we don't, I gotta, because we already did it. We read all the books in the library, but I still gotta, I'm gonna go through them again. Just a quick little refresher for myself. I won't show it on screen though. I won't waste your time, but I'm gonna go through it again just to make sure. Because you never know with these games, they might ask you stuff.
I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much.
Yeah, they might ask you stuff, and I'll be damn if I let, Ring look like an idiot in front of these stupid ass nobles, man. You already know they're gonna run their mouth. If our class don't do good, they're gonna run their mouth. That's why I'd rather our class do good and make them salty. And then Heinrich, he's gonna be on Sarah's case. Like, I'm not trying to hear any of this shit.
But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class.
I mean, we'll try. And also, I'm gonna switch our uniforms back to the Class 7 uniform.
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Yeah, that's why she needs us to do good.
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do.
Yeah, that's mostly because it's gonna benefit you.
Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday.
I mean, I guess we can already predict Emma's gonna be top of the line. Maki's right there. Laura will probably be there. Lisa, Elliot. I don't know how well Gaius is gonna do because he is a foreigner. He's not really from here. And I don't know how good he is academically. And Fee is getting help from Emma, but I don't think she'll really do all that high.
Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
They're posting it on a board? Yeah, we can't afford to lose. I really gotta try hard in this shit. I don't care. You guys are probably like, why are you taking this midterm shit so seriously? It's because of these nobles, man.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
You cheer up, Elliot. I feel like I ain't seen you in a long ass time, man. That's my boy right there. Wait, what? Where is Eustace? Is he to the right of Gaius? Because next to Fee is an empty desk.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Good luck with that one.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Wow.
Our class averages? I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Yep, and you know that's about to blow up. That's why we gotta make sure we kill the other classes. With exams, of course. Not blades, trust me, I'd like to do that too.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Ring, did you say something? Not at all. Not at all.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today.
Hey, let's go. Let me walk around.
You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Let's go, Emma.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Jeez, what should I do? I could stand a bone up on just about everything, honestly. But my biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you if you think it would help. Ah, look at Marcus looking out for Ellie. I love it. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to spare though. Hell, any amount of help is help. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Erebonian history, I guess. I doubt that it comes as a huge surprise to anyone. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I think I understand all the material we've gone over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you'd like. Though in return, I'd appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It'd be my pleasure. Would you like to study with me, Fee? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Laura? No, What's wrong with Laura? You don't want to join it? Everybody's helping each other out. Come on, Laura. What's wrong with you? You ain't that damn competitive, are you? What's going on? She looks worried about something. Wait, who is she looking at? Elisa or Fee? Wait, did Fee reveal everything to everyone here? If that's the case, then we know why Laura's looking at Fee. I couldn't tell if it was Elisa or Fee, but Elisa wouldn't make any sense. Well, we know it's about that Jaeger shit if they revealed that, which I'm not gonna say I'm surprised they did, but hopefully it's just our class that knows this. I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. Oh boy. Well. Huh. What's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fee. Kayreen! What is it? You heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. I might come and join you guys a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. The day before exams is a free day. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. When you run out of bonding points, the time of day will change to evening and the main story will advance. Alright, well, we know all of that. But before we get started here, let me go get me a bottle of water. But just give me a second. Alright. Let's see here. Man, we got a lot of red exclamations, huh? Damn, that is a lot. We got 3 bonding events. Well, as usual, I guess we'll start by speaking to everyone. We'll probably avoid all of these red dots or exclamations. Set out. Oh wait, first, I can't forget to do this. Let's remove. Oh, we can't remove. Oh no, that sucks. That sucks. I'm bummed out about that. But I guess you guys will stay fresh as hell. I'm not. I guess next time what I'll have to do is once I feel like the chapter is coming to an end, I'll probably just have to switch everyone to their uniform first. We got Ferris. Studying for exams, huh? Surely you jest. Excellent grades come naturally to me. There's no need for something as common as studying. That's just the nature of nobility after all. We have gifts that mere commoners cannot fathom. Holy shit, you're unbearable. Does anybody actually like Ferris? Please inform me. Inform me so I can take off my glove and smack you with it. Ain't that what nobles do? But you've got pencil marks all over your hands. Stupid ass, you really thought we wasn't gonna notice? Stop playing with us, Ferris, you're trash. Go study. Go study like the rest of us, clown. Your imagination is playing tricks on you. If you let it lead you any further, you might imply that I've been studying in secret just to show up Elisa. What do you got, a crush on Elisa? That's all you talk about. Damn. Like nobody even said anything about her. These marks on my hands are absolutely not the result of rigorous study regimen. Wow, I guess she's really the kind of person who puts 110% into everything she does, as long as it's related to Elisa. Wait, is this Alan and Casper? It is. Oh, we got Mint and Bridget. The music room is actually a great place to study during the test period. It's so quiet. I invited Alan along to study with me, but he turned me down. Maybe he really is trying to avoid me. I just don't understand why he's being like this. We used to get along so well in Sunday school. I wonder if something happened. All I know is he got his ass beat by Patrick. That's about the half of it. Oh, what the? What's shining back here? A book entitled The Fancier's Guide to Erebonian Opera and Painting sits pompously on the shelf. Why would one book cover such different topics? Still, it'll probably cover some of the stuff in our exams. Oh shit. So we might have to pay attention in some of these classrooms, because I'm pretty sure this wasn't shining last time I was in here. That this has something to do with the exam. Okay, so we're gonna have to be on the lookout for sure. Wouldn't hurt to give it a read. Increased your knowledge of art. Oh, I was expecting to read. I'm kind of let down. There's your bus girl, Mint. You might not have noticed, but I'm an orbital science whiz. My dad's a Rhineford employee and he always used to help me study. Gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good about these exams. I can't wait to get a perfect score and surprise Uncle Makarov. Oh. Help you study? Sorry, I can't teach to save my life. Honestly, it really is some people that are like this. Now, I don't know if she's genuinely going to score high or not. I feel like she might not. But there are some people that are really good at studying for themselves, but they are not good at helping other people study. I've witnessed this firsthand. They might as well just hand me my perfect score already. I can't wait to see the look on Uncle Makarov's face when he sees how well I've done. I really hope you do well. That would warm my heart. Alan, are you sure you don't want to study with Bridget? I mean, she definitely went out of her way to ask you and everything. I don't need her help. Let's hurry and get back to the dorm so we don't get soaked. Sure. I'm not asking Bridget for help. I can study for midterms on my own just fine, thanks. I don't like Alan. Bro, is that Colette? I don't like Alan. You got problems, bro. You lost to Patrick and why are you taking shit out on Bridget? Be more upset about at yourself. I mean, I know he is upset at himself, but still, there's no way to treat Bridget. Like, he's starting to get me salty. Everyone's so absorbed in studying for their midterms. I don't think anyone would call my grades amazing, so maybe I should start doing the same. If my parents' threats are to be believed, the fate of my allowance depends on it. Uh-oh, Colette. It's just about time for midterms. I'd rather not even think about them, but I guess I should get studying. Yes, you should. If you want to go studying again. Or I said study. If you want to go shopping again. What's with Alan? That Bridget girl seemed pretty close to him for a noble. Don't worry about it, Casper. Just don't turn out to like Alan. We got Klein and Nicholas. These sweets are delicious, Nicholas. It's always helpful to eat something sweet while you study, so I thought I should make my own. Don't eat too many though, or you'll end up too energized to concentrate. Got it. Nothing tops having a classmate you can count on. Yeah, I love Klein. Klein could be up there with one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie, especially after the stuff that took place with his mom. At times like these, there's no better way to get your brain going than eating something sweet. That said, I might want to start studying soon. Yeah, you can't spend all your time, whipping stuff up. I didn't know it was possible, but Nicholas has somehow gotten even better at cooking. Maybe I should ask him to cook something I could share with the meal. Oh, look at bro. Klein is that's big bro. I don't give a damn. We gotta look around. You never know. Might see a shiny. We got Clara. She's in here by herself. Let's look around. Take a good look around. Why the camera jerk like that? That was crazy. Is there really a need to study for those tests? It should be easy enough to get a decent grade without the panic scramble to study. That's quite the claim. I mean, she could be smart as hell, I don't know. It's always weird, like, people that are kind of weird like Clara. I go to the classes. It shouldn't be too hard to get a decent grade. So instead of wasting my time cramming, I'm going to focus on my art. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I ain't gonna can't knock you. I'm trying to study. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, we got Mac Robert. Are you smoking in the damn building? Are you crazy? What's up with this guy? What? I get that it's raining. You can't go outside. I mean, you better get a fucking umbrella. You had one earlier, didn't you? Better get on the rooftop. What's wrong with this guy? Let's check. I think we read this stuff. Yeah, this is about the medals. We read that. First years may not be used to them, but midterms are important examinations that determine your academic future. They test not only your general attitude towards your lesson, but the effort you put in before and after said lessons too. In other words, they exist for you to display just what you've learned ever since you enrolled here. Stay attentive and give them your all. Yes, sir. Midterms finally begin tomorrow. That dude's a damn Viking. He's a giant. You probably know this already, but faculty lounge is off limits while exams are going on. If you want to see a teacher, you gotta knock on the door and ask. You got something you want to ask me? Yeah. I've actually got an orbital science question to ask you. Figures. Show me what's got you stumped. I'll get you up to speed. Increased your knowledge of orbital science. Nice. Yeah, that's the second one we found. Don't put too much work into the exams if you don't feel like it. As long as you don't give the vice principal another excuse to scream at me, I don't care how well you do. I will smack that cigarette. I'll do you like Jen did Walter. That was hilarious. I will never forget. I won't ever get over that. Man's beat his ass so bad his cigarette was out of his mouth. That was quite the sight. Nah, but y'all, you guys remember that, huh? That was one of the coldest fades in all of Trails. The way they was walking before they got started was crazy. These will be your very first midterms, won't they? Yo, Mary is so cute. I have to admit, I'm a little nervous too. This is the first time I've come up with a question for them. You should be fine as long as you study up on everything we've covered in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. Let's ask. There were a couple of art history things I needed cleared up actually. Oh my, a student is really relying on me for help. What a pleasant surprise. I mean, you are our instructor, Mary. Art evolved in very complex ways during the Middle Ages, you see. Increase your knowledge of art. Feel free to pop in if you have any other questions. I'll do everything I can to help you resolve whatever issues you may have. Such is my duty as an instructor, after all. Oh, Grandma Beatrix, Graham. I know that this is the first examination period for your first years, but try not to let it get to you. Your studies here are merely meant to shape your future and provide you with the unforeseen possibilities. No pressure. As tough as these exams might seem, just put your all into them and everything should work out in the end. I love her. I should probably be making my way home soon. But first, I have a report to make to Principal Van Dyke. Exams begin tomorrow. I wish you all the very best of luck. Isn't Bianca one of the kids' sister? Or am I crazy? Is she Kay's sister or which one? I feel like she is. This will be my first year's very first midterm experience. Happy studying, everyone. Oh, it's Monica. I'm surprised you weren't with Laura. Our midterms are really closing in, but I'm more afraid of the exam period being over than the exams themselves. When it's all over, I'll have to start going to swimming club practice again. Oh no. He's having a rough time. I felt bad though, because Laura was acting like it was really hard and, you know, bothering with Monica. Since it's like her first time really swimming. Never mind, just ignore me, please. It probably feels like she's wasting Laura's time too, or not making much progress. I'm planning on studying in the cafe in town today. Hopefully that'll keep my mind on the midterms and off everything else. Uh-oh. We have Fredo, Vincent, and Sarifa, is that her name? It's strange credulity to imagine that anyone would forget their umbrella during such an extended period of rain. Master Vincent has always been one to defy expectations, however. Well, you're his maid, aren't you? What's your excuse for not having one? Might I escort you home, mademoiselle? We can stroll along, safely tucked under the same umbrella as the raindrops perform their emotional percussive concert. Oh, so he does have. I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline your clearly selfless offer. Yo, Fredo is a menace. Because I'll be studying for our midterms right here. As curt as always, I see. But I must ask, mademoiselle, would it not break your heart to see me sharing an umbrella with another fine lady? Yeah, the mademoiselle makes me think about Randy with the mademoiselle. Oh, Ellie. My heart would be fine. In fact, it'd feel better if you did. Yo, she does not hold back. I might think about it if you manage to score better than me on these midterms. You always seem to be just below me. Yeah, she does not hold back. My goodness. Oh, we got our umbrella out. This is fire. This is fire. Y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't tell me it was gonna be like this. I can take in the view. What's going on? Is that Lambert? Listen. What the fuck? Is that Beryl? Hold on. Whoa. We got a menace to society alert. Everybody, get your alerts on. Go ahead and turn them alerts on. This is a menace right here. This is who Radiant likes. I love the rain. Let me let you in on a little secret. I don't even need to study thanks to a special little trick of mine. Page 44 will be on the World Science exam. This is certain. This is fate. You're just making things up now. But what if she does have some sort of special powers? I mean, it couldn't hurt to study that page just in case. No, I think she really does. I said it even when we first met her for the first time, because she was talking about what took place in the old schoolhouse. Like what happened with Elisa. Like, how in the world would you have known that? Because I don't think anyone in our classroom would just blabber their mouth about it. Especially since we were all new here. We didn't have friends. How the hell would something like that get out? You're probably not even speaking to your own classmates, let alone other randoms. Let's be real here. Increased your knowledge of oral science. She said page 44, huh? Maybe at the library. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go to the library anyway to refresh myself and skim through everything. How do I know? A girl has to have their secrets. I like her. You're kind of crazy. You scare me a little bit, but maybe it's that fear that I like. That sounds crazy. We got Rex in the building. Oh, we got the sisters. We got Lind and Vivi. Looks like we got Loggins back there and Hebo. Is that Hebo? Is that him? It is. I can barely tell. Alright, let's. Every student's least favorite time of the year is finally upon us. Well, one of them anyway. Don't think for a second you're gonna make it through this with decent grades just by praying Adios. ADOS only helps those who help themselves, which means you've got to do a whole lot of studying. It's no fun, but it's part of life. Good luck. I'm sure your hard work will pay off in the end. Probably. Don't hit me with the probably. You were trying to be uplifting a second ago and then you hit me with the probably. What's wrong with you, sir? James, what's wrong with you, man? Don't never disrespect me like that. Everywhere you look, there's someone with their nose in a book and their notes at the ready. Well, this cafeteria is a place for you students, so I'm not going to stop anyone from studying here. I'll be happy to pour you some lemon tea if you get tired, too. Oh. Grandma Samantha. Why did you have to add the lemon? I'm perfectly fine with just tea. Hell, I think I'll drink black tea before lemon tea. It's disgusting. Good luck with your midterms either way. No, thank you. Man, all the cute girls keep chasing me off since they don't want to be bothered while they're studying. What's the point of being on edge this late in the game? You either know something or you don't. Cramming now is a waste of time. You see, I would agree with you, but I knew someone who did not study whatsoever. They would study on the very day before the exam and pass. Now, they very well could have just been that damn smart. But to be able to cram everything in your brain and really just remember is kind of crazy. Some people could do it. What's the point of trying to rush all your learning at the last minute? Whatever, maybe I'll see if I can find some babes walking in the rain. And besides, just because it's the day, the day before exams, it doesn't necessarily mean this is, last minute. I gotta see if you were talking about at night, Rex, when you're about to go to sleep and you're trying to get in a quick study session. That is last minute. Or hell, one time I tried to study before the damn exam at the school when I got there. Like, I tried to study a little bit real quick. That shit did not work. Studying is so boring, but ringing here might make things interesting. In fact, I've got a great idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Every time someone gets a question wrong, they have to take off an article of clothing. Oh boy. Vivi is a problem. This is a little nightmare right here. Seriously? I'm not doing that. Never in a million years. Oh, okay. Guess we won't be studying at all then. No, I guess you won't be studying at all then, Vivi. Lynn can study. What are you talking about? That's gonna be your ass not getting a good grade. Hey, good luck. Yeah, actually leave, Vivi. I'm studying with Lynn. That's not what I meant. As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine with helping you two study. It'd probably help me too. Study material that might be on the exam. Come on, Vivi. At least pretend to take this seriously. I know that you're not exactly the shining star of the education system. Okay, Wynn, I see you. It's fine. Because you're such a good sister, you'll switch places with me during the exam. Says who? Honestly, that's not gonna work, Vivi. You're not smart enough. See, if you were actually smart, and you weren't gonna be around, maybe you could. But you're not. They're gonna be like, there's no way in hell Vivi actually scored this high on the exam. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother. Oh, I feel so bad for Lynn. I'm pretty excited for our results to get posted. Yeah, I hope you do well. Well, I don't care if you do well or not. I'm rooting for Lynn. Man, what's the point in study? I just want to go to the fencing club, damn it. I just want to lose to Patrick over and over again and look like a complete commoner failure. Sorry, I'm still pissed off that Logan's lost. Or was a draw, whatever it was. Man, you're always like this when it comes to exam season. Can't really say I disagree though. The sooner we're done with the exams, the sooner we get back to our clubs. All we can do is make sure they don't end too painfully. Yeah, I got you. We got these two, huh? Wait a sec, I didn't talk to Ramsay. Can't forget about Gramps. I always try to ensure that the cafeteria's menu stays healthy and well balanced. This should be a good place to eat while you're getting ready for your exam. I'd recommend the fish. They say it's good for your memory. Huh, is that true? I've never heard that. Do you guys like fish? Personally, I was never a big fish fan growing up. But the one fish that I can kind of tolerate is probably tilapia. Like, for some reason, it's okay. I'm still not, a big fish person. I flat out don't even like seafood. Like, if I go to a seafood restaurant, I'm probably like eating next to nothing. Unless they got something regular on their menu like chicken tenders. I know I'm a kid, I get it. A book entitled Airbonian History and Pictures is on the shelf. What is this? It's more like a comic book than a traditional textbook. It does seem historically accurate though. Ain't hurt to give it a read. Increase your knowledge of Airbonian history. Damn, he had a history manga book? Yo, why can't we read that? You got Dorothy and Fidelio. Feeling confident about these midterms, Dorothy. I never have a problem with classical studies or literature. In fact, I'm very excited for classical studies. Letting my fantasies take over as I study works wonders. For instance, how could I ever forget the star-crossed knights whose love-hate relationship took a tragic turn when they met in combat? Hey, you're getting all starry-eyed. Come to think of it, Instructor Thomas gives me some of those vibes. He's so touchy-feely with the other male instructors. Oh boy. I should probably be worrying about myself right now. Guess I'll go back to the dorm and get studying. Good luck, Fidelio. We got Stefan. We had a match against the upper class chess club just before the exam started. Oh, how'd that go? Did Machias sweep the floor with them? And you know what? We won! All thanks to Machias. He was every bit as good as I expected him to be. That's great. I wasn't exactly what you'd call helpful in the last match, so I'm trying to learn new strategies while I'm studying. Machias is really good, but it'd be unfair if I didn't at least try to pull my weight. Right you are. There was two people here. Oh, of course. Honestly, I need you to stay away from my girl Toa. I've already convinced myself I'm marrying Toa. Let me chill. Anything in here? Alright, let's get out. We'll save those for later. Oh, it's closed off. Oh, they might be up here. They are. We're not gonna talk to them though, but... Oh! Elisa ended up coming along with Laura. Cause I thought I could have sworn she said she was going with Fee and Emma. I guess she didn't want to leave Laura by herself. That is very sweet. Elisa is definitely a sweetheart. We got George and Crow. Okay, this is the place we didn't go to. Oh, we got Theresia and Emily. Nice to see you, Rain. We have a private study areas available if you need one. You can find them on the far end of the second floor. You'll find all sorts of reference books on the shelves too. They should prove rather helpful, I think. Feel free to consult me should you have any questions about your studies. Between our private studies areas and numerous reference books, I can imagine that you'll want for reference. What's going on, you two? This is so hard, Theresia. Help me. Come now, don't give up so quickly. The two of us will get through these together, one by one. You really are hopeless when it comes to studying, aren't you? Gee, thanks for the reminder. The difference between the way she's acting now and her reliable persona at lacrosse club captain is rather funny. I think Elisa and Farrah's perception of her would be shattered if they saw her like this. Gotta admit, I'm pretty bad at telling myself to sit down and study. Fortunately, I've got Theresia to help me out. Oh. Oh, is that Thomas? Oh, hello there. Did you come along to review some of what we covered in class? Actually, I was just passing by. Oh, come now. There's no need to be shy, not when it comes to history. Let's get started, shall we? Why don't we go over every little thing that might possibly come up on your exam? This sounds like it could be helpful if I can actually stay awake. Increase your knowledge of Erebonian history. Guess who stumbled upon an interesting book while he was returning his teaching materials? It's entitled The Truth Behind St. Sandlot and weighs in at a whopping 380 pages. Ooh, yeah, let me read that. Let me get that off you. Hey, come up off that real quick, Thomas. Let me borrow that. The Truth Behind St. Sandlot. Leanne, yeah, I want that book right now. Reen, care to join me for an enjoyable read? I don't want to join you. I want to read it by myself. Well, gee, I'd love to, but I'm so busy with studying that I really must be off now. Sorry. Yeah, wait, who is that? I want to read that. Yeah, we can't borrow that? Oh well, I know. I'll have the students who failed their exams come to join me for a live reading of the entire book. I can imagine a better way to bring the material to life that should ensure that it sticks with them for next time. Adios. If I must fail an exam, please don't let it be Erebonian history. I want to know about the book for real. I mean, we're gonna have to go through these again. I say we, but I will. Oh, this one's shiny. Oh, this might be what. A book entitled Political Economics of Primary sits primarily on the shelf. Given the subject matter, this book seems really accessible. This will probably make for a good refresher. Increase your knowledge of political economics. That wasn't a shelf we normally could read from either, huh? Oh, a book on horse riding. It's not what I should be reading right now. I've got to study for exams, not about horses. I can't wait to show up those upper class students. Then you and me both. I hear Eustace is no slouch in the grades department either. Even better, I'll study really hard and show him up too. I wonder, are those two gonna get along? I'll be like, what the? I did not see Celine. Wait, why are you called Black Cat now? Didn't they say this cat's name was Celine before we went on our field study? Wait, where was Orbital Science? Hey, Celine. How'd that cat manage to get in here? I guess it must have been looking for somewhere to get out of the rain. Actually, I have some fresh milk on me. Should I give her some? Let's give her some fresh milk. Green gave her fresh milk. Oh. She's so cute. Oh, no. I thought we were getting somewhere. She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. You're so cute. I don't know why they're calling you Black Cat again. I don't think we spoke there. I haven't had any time to read anything fiction with our exams starting tomorrow. Can you imagine how it feels to be separated from your true love? These exams need to end so I can get back to reading. Oh yeah, I forgot she was reading some of these books. Recommended reading corner. Sports beyond tradition. In modern times, we frequently encounter the word sports, a collective term for all of the forms of competitive physical activity, to the extent that it is hard to imagine that an era might have existed where Erebonians were unfamiliar with the word. And yet, 100 years ago, this was exactly the case. Erebonian empires historically valued scholarship and martial arts. As such, swordsmanship, horsemanship, and falconry have always been popular. But these are not just sports, but instead serve more of a traditional cultural purpose. However, in recent years, competitive sports played according to a list of agreed upon rules have begun to gain popularity, differing with the martial arts of the past, which focused simply on defeating one's opponent. Here I would like to introduce a number of examples of popular sports. Fencing, a sport which has grown out of traditional swordsmanship of the past. 3 varieties of weapons are used: foil, EP, and a saber. Protective clothing is also used in a match to ensure the safety of participants. Horse racing and polo, a competitive racing sport which has its origins in the traditional horsemanship, sometimes involving obstacles. These addition of gambling elements to the sport race courses is relatively recent practice. Polo is a sport played on a horseback in which players use a long mallet to knock a wooden ball into the opposing team's goal to score a point. Competitive swimming, both a sport and a recreational activity, which is its origins in swimming practice of the past. Competitive swimming also includes several other separate sports, including water polo and diving. 4 major styles of swimming exist: freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly. Tennis and lacrosse, both are relatively recent additions to the sporting world, rapidly gaining in popularity even among Arab Boni. Professional championships are now held regularly. Both use implements designed specifically for the sport: a racket for tennis, a cross for lacrosse, and involve a ball, but other than the two sports differ completely in how they are played, the number of players on a team, and in the rules they are played by. Many of these sports are divided by gender, with the exception of horse racing, and played according to strict rules, making them differ significantly from the traditional martial arts of the past. With the likelihood that the number of people engaging in these sports will continue to increase in the years ahead, the Imperial Sports Association hopes to play a vital role in improving these sports, refining the rules they are played by, and spreading awareness of them so that they can be enjoyed by a larger number of people. Here at the Sports Beyond Tradition, its contents were added to book notes. Nice. Alright, let's go speak with Lambert, because I swear I saw him outside. We got some other people outside as well, huh? We got a couple of people, actually. Who is this? Oh god, it's gonna be Becky. Becky and Hugo. I cannot hear that band, huh? That's Becky. Who is this? Rosen?
Sister Nellie was gracious enough to offer me to help with my studies. She does so much for me without expecting anything in return. I really do appreciate her kindness. There happen to be a few subjects I'm not entirely confident about, so I felt that I should take her up on her offer.
No.
She truly is a figure worth looking up to.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Shut it, Hugo. I'm not taking any advice from you. I can memorize everything in one go the night before.
Uh-oh. Becky. You won't be able to remember anything that way. The trick to memorization is to study up just before you go to bed. When you wake up, you review everything once more to seal the deal. It's easy, it's efficient, and best of all, it works. I guarantee it. You should try it too, Reem. Might as well give it a shot. Thanks. You learned an efficient new memorization method.
I'm working today as well. I just need today to be Whippet or cramming day before I'll be sorted. The last thing I'm doing is taking advice for you, Hugo.
You're so cute. Don't believe me? Try it for yourself. We got Guyler. What's going on, Guyler? And good grief, I pity anyone unlucky enough to be caught out in this downpour. Better go make sure that everything in the auditorium stays rust-free. It's gonna be some tough work, but at least I don't have exams to study for. Why I oughta... Where's my spinach at? Your exams kick off tomorrow, right? Well, good luck with them. It'll put a smile on my face to see all you students get good grades. Damn, you see, I was just about to beat the shit out of you. I was just about to get a full can of spinach and beat the shit out of you. But now you said that, I'm sorry. You won me over, sir. Is that Monk? Rainy days are great, especially since you can always find great material once the rain stops. It never fails. Speaking of beautiful black cat strode by just a little while ago. A black cat on a rainy day makes for some choice material too. Who would waste a day like this studying for midterms? Monk, this is probably the perfect day to study. There's far too much material out there for me to simply ignore its call. What a strange ass guy. Lambert, what's going on? It must be terribly cold in the stables right now due to this downpour. Fear not, Whitcomb, I'm coming to save you now. He's certainly passionate. Oh, you're one of Eustace's classmates. Enjoy your studying. I, for one, have a dear friend to rescue from the willy jaws of nature itself. I love Lambert. He's hilarious. What a funny guy. Kinda sucks that we can't run. I mean, we can turbo, so I guess that's fair. Oh, we got Kenna fishing on a rainy day. And of course, Edo checking up on her plants, her flowers. Oh, looks like you've become a brown angular. That's proof that you've been really racking up the catches. I think you got the potential to go pretty far. Yeah, about that. I don't really get what these titles mean. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, now that you're a brown angler, you can trade your points for some new stuff. Please tell me I can get a new fishing rod, Kenneth. Please. There's even a new fishing rod available this time, so get fishing for more points. Let's go. Fine by me. It'd be a waste to miss out on the chance to get some better tools. Nothing better to do with all this rain than get some fishing in. Fish always bite better in the rain anyway. Midterms, what about them? Who's got a time to study for exam? I don't know why I gave Kenneth that voice. That's pretty cheap too, huh? Let's go. Fish with our boy Kenneth. Yeah, let's use the new rod. Let's go. Man, it feels good to fish. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling right now?
Not bad.
Caught an Anor carp. Yeah, there's something so relaxing about this. This is a vibe. Fishing in the rain like this, side by side with our boy Kenneth.
Not bad.
We'll also have to make sure we fish over by the bridge.
Caught one.
Caught the great crab. Yeah, by the Emil's house, right? I think it's in front of Emil's house.
Not bad.
Ain't nothing too crazy.
Rainy days are so lovely. They're truly a blessing for flowers and crops. Thank you, Adios.
I love it, Edo.
The sight of raindrops on the leaves is enough to cleanse one's heart.
No. I think with that being said, we probably spoke to everyone, I believe. We're gonna split this part right here.